A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. To speak of, call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Now a handoff looking right.
What the fuck?
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Back at the 23-yard line.
Why is he going?
Double team, it's intercepted. Picked up by Corey Willis. And a huge return as he'll take this one.
And that causes him to throw all the way.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against.
How is that
interception
pressure,
on their
bro?
initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
Come on, he's a baby!
For a reason. We just saw one example right there. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Vikings' 23-yard line.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
They keep him
11 yards there. First down.
That's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long.
Stop giving these niggas assists.
Breakdown by the defense.
Fuck out of
You've got to
here.
be able to make plays on the edge.
Why ain't nobody move? I cannot fucking, it's not letting me set up my defense. Oh my God, bro.
Right back to him on first down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard
I want to let me do the
line.
defensive adjustment.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain could look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll try the left side. It's Gregory, and they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Nope.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown,
That is cheating,
Chicago.
bro. How fucking quick throw, he's already in his zone, bro.
First touchdown of the year. And the Bears have taken the early lead.
Using cheese ass.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes the score 7-0. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee. Maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
First and 10. At their own.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally down at the 32-yard line. 31 yards there, a first down. Once he broke through that first wave of defenders, there was a pretty big gap there for him to run.
And it helps that they run a dime defense. That's 6 defensive backs. So this is what teams now are searching for, those linebacker safety combo type guys who can add a little bit more size on the defensive side of the ball, but can still run as well. Because when you run against 6 DBs with some bigger offensive linemen, you often get this result.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
It's behind.
He's going to get this one down to the 30. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better
the right guard is
especially
not
closer
blocking.
to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. He's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And here he'll get it down to the 7. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
2nd and 4.
Oh my God, bro.
A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
How did he
stop just outside the 5 at the 6? Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
So this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll try and run for it.
Wow, bro, come on, bro.
Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The first time I've touched.
Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. These two teams all tied after 1. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Now the throw here going to be taken in by the tight end, Njoku. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
First down.
They'll try the left side. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He'll buy some time right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
10. First down, Bears.
They'll set up to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
How is that open,
this is going to
bro?
turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 24-yard line.
A gain of 6.
That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. A run here for J.D. McKissick. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well, right out and right up the middle.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. A pitch back, and there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
See, why they just why don't they just stand there, bro? Why do they not engage the play? I've never heard of that, bro. Never heard of that, bro.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best
That's a pass. D, Chase.
The coach.
This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means
oh my
the
God,
defense,
bro.
keeping them on their heels.
This is
They imposed their will on that last drive. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
Makes it 3rd and 14.
Hey, fucking. This play is behind me. Fucking fire.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Bracket.
Good D. What?
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
Oh my God, bro. I am done with this lagging shit, bro.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
Wow, this shit just lagging fucking.
Sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it. Somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Why is he doing that? Why is he breaking down and pushing?
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Bears first down.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Okay.
Popped in the air and intercepted.
He's totally on the 3, but he gets to the 1.
Guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
And he'll give it here to his running
Look at that, bro. That's a fucking tackle.
Space here up to the 5-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
And give him a lot
Shouldn't
of credit
fucking
there.
do like that. I don't know why the center is playing away from him.
It's going to be a stacked defensive.
That's what I'm talking about.
What is going on, bro? Why is it opening up?
Yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings.
Still don't understand it. How somebody playing zone is in the backfield. That don't make sense.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Bro.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Can we please turn the receiver catch him?
The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away
still
for
over
the
there?
2nd time.
And he did it again, bro.
And he'll try
I
and
am
hurry
sick
the
of
kick,
this
gets
shit.
it away, but it's not looking that great.
Oh, they're still behind it.
Accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down
That's a ball,
inside the
30 yards.
35-yard line.
At the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now,
I'm getting the gun.
1st and 10.
We go both of them?
Back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And a quick throw here, that's
Oh,
complete.
what is I doing? Roll
Bounds, but he takes this one down
going over there.
just shy of the 20. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
I'm coming. I downed him.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 2. Now a timeout taken.
Damn, where Lou at?
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout.
See him.
If they hurry. We'll see. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Lou, you didn't come back?
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Yeah,
so
he
with 4
shot me.
seconds to go in the half,
I ain't had no bullets left.
onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. They'll throw now on the final play.
How is that open, bro? This is really for real life cheating, bro.
From 10 yards out,
oh my God,
as
man.
the Bears push further out in front.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
See, come on, bro. At what point y'all got to stop, bro? How's a DB like?
Who's leading?
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report.
I am done. What is
set to resume? Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
Where's my fucking phone?
Now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Oh, he got through there.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space.
See, but when
and
I
break
go
a
zone, you
tackle
fucking
along
do
the
it.
way.
See, bro, this is the unfairness
The
I'm
last
talking
run got 6,
about.
now 2nd and 4. And they'll try the jet sweep here. And that play is blown up, losing yardage
Literally,
back
the
at the
unfairness
35.
I'm talking about.
This will be a
I'm on the
loss
zone,
of 3,
you
and
guys
now a
on
much
TV,
tougher
fucking
third
push
down
me.
looming.
Don't make sense.
They'll drop to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will be only as incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Fielded at the 20. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 27-yard line.
It should be fun.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next
See,
drive.
they
And
get
Charles, they
this
trail
nigga
by a
time,
couple of
so
scores, but if they could put a good drive together here and go a long way toward
Ain't nobody here.
back in this football game.
And if you're looking at a checklist of things that they need to do in the second half,
All right, I'm
job
gonna
number
say.
1 was getting a stop, wasn't it? So, big check right there. Now they want to see if their offense can build on that momentum.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Thank you.
Oh.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
They just call timeout?
Called by the Vikings now. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back.
Dog, when did I call a timeout? Just literally cheating me out this game.
On 1st down.
Look at how this shit opens up.
Come on, Gregory.
Wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
That looked like a two-deep coverage, which we call cover two. And what that really means is you have corners, what we call rolled up in about a 5-yard area on the outside receivers. Then your safeties are back closer to the hash marks near the middle of the field, somewhere around.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great play there. Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Bears turn that interception into a touchdown. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Bears 24, Vikings 7.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken about 7 yards deep. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
That's why he's able to make the play and throw it right to the linebacker. Not to the receiver,
Minnesota
to the
offense
linebacker.
about ready to get this next drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On 1st down, it dropped to throw. His throw is incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Fuck you, Luke.
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
It's now 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Going up top. Incomplete.
Are you serious, bro?
But it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Two things you can do in that situation: run and punt the football, or try and take your shot at getting the 1st down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Fair catch called for and made, but they may back him up 10 here and have him do it again. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
Fuck you holding for?
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. They'll try the left side. Gregory. And brought
I swear with the defense to go outside, they do nothing. This is crazy how I'm in the run defense and he's still getting 10 yards.
He's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
10 yards still.
Following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a spy way.
The 32-yard line.
They'll try the left side. It's Gregory. And some room to run now. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 28. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line.
I cannot wait for this move.
2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
2 yards.
Y'all
That's
need
a real
to
nice
actually
job
play
there by the
football.
defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about where they take a good first step. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And 8 yards to go.
So a failure to connect on 2nd down. That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. On the move to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Gets him 9 yards and a first.
I just like how this is not working.
Here's a 1st and 10.
Contain, but it's not working.
They'll try the left side. It's Gregory, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 18-yard line.
2nd and 11 now. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I am. I'm pushing on right now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gregory. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On play action, they'll throw.
He came too late.
And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the 12, that's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, 4th quarter. And here's a good one to kick off the drive, complete over the middle.
He's sitting right there at the 6.
Did you see him do the possession catch all late?
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he takes
This
us
boy
up to the
didn't make the
40-yard
play.
line before being corralled.
Minnesota Vikings.
They'll get 15 and a Vikings 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And this will be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. 1st down.
Sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big third down conversion. Back to throw now on first down. Open man completes it to Butler. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
I see two people.
There, 21 yards.
Yeah, they all inside.
They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time
you're
struggling because your passing lanes are clogged.
Because your ass is right there.
Throwing the ball underneath, people start to press up on you, push them deep, find some space, and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Let's go with it.
Handoff here to his running back. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. With his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Now he's back out there to boom this one away. Maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
Oh my God, juke back inside.
To the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Bro, wow.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gregory. And he's
Come
going to be taken
on, they don't
down
call
with
fucking
a
holding.
marker on the field.
Get the fuck out
So
of
let's see
here,
about
bro.
the call. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They'll keep it on the ground. Gregory. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And he hits him in stride. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Just automatically available.
As they wind up converting on
Automatically
3rd and 15.
available, bro. Look at the pass.
Totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this.
That is a hole, man.
You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you gotta love the effort.
Shit is fucking trash. How somebody facing how to play behind them and they still blocking for him, bro. This is why I lose the game.
With his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Bears will extend their lead. And this one through the uprights and good.
Bears 31, Vikings 13. Chris Boswell.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Right there.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And a touchback as Dortch elects not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Come on, Brookums.
How is that on this pass? So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to
Once we get these bites, he's going to have enough to get somebody
This will be
back.
a gain of 5 as he gets into the 30.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
I might bring this nigga back to fight.
The left sideline, it's complete. And down to the 20.
Remember that, Luke?
Before heading out of bounds. 23
I
yards on the play.
bring this nigga back to
Defensively
fight.
here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just
bro.
run down your throat.
That's over 40 yards of movement
Down
in
the
those
roof, bro.
last 2 plays.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, where was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get it. Let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches.
See, bro, get under center, bro.
They'll try to run this one in.
How?
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Here's a run with the launch. And that one going nowhere from the start. As he's
How are they all getting through?
And
My linemen are just sitting
now
here,
after
bro.
a loss of 2.
God damn,
2
dude.
yards. It's now 4th and goal.